Don't engage alone. We do this together.
Yeah!
Yeah!
We got it! We got it!
You 52 booklet.
Somebody clip this.
Welcome to Justice League Rewatch. I'm Jared. I'm here with Nick from the Phoenix Press. What's up, brother?
And you call me old.
Yes. So today we are reviewing Dead Reckoning, and I really dug this episode, partly because the end, Wonder Woman is holding Superman very romantically. So there you go. But this is this was kind of a funny
They're not
episode.
monkeying around this episode.
No, they're not. And this is kind of funny because in this episode, I really like how the voice actors have to change the way they speak a little bit because Deadman is inhabiting their bodies. Like Deadman possessing Superman, he's still Superman, but he has a Boston accent.
You're sure that's not the magician you saw?
No, all the rest of them are right on, though.
Yeah, I actually really like that. Like the voice actor literally changing his accent mid-sentence and like he's saying something without missing a beat. He not only switches accents, but he switches lines. That takes skill, I gotta admit.
That is really cool. And then here's the thing. We get this is the second episode in a row where Batman uses a gun. Only this one I don't count as like a gotcha moment because it wasn't Batman using a gun. It was Deadman through Batman.
And they also make a point of showing him being disgusted with having to use a gun. They even say it doesn't count because it wasn't you.
Bruce, Deadman took over your body. It wasn't your fault.
Even though last time he used a flare gun, but I guess that doesn't count. But my point is,
but this time doesn't count because they make it a point of saying, yeah, it wasn't him and he was disgusted. Even the episode points out, yeah, this doesn't count.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm not like, because it's not Batman in his own right mind. But anyway, so this episode again.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Go ahead. You want to say something?
Yeah, because like the thing about like the Batman using the gun, the reason why it's such a heated argument, especially when it comes to, like, I think the Batman using the gun argument is really only a valid argument when it comes to DCAU. It's because one of the most important character beats of Batman is that he stops being Batman is because he's forced to use a gun to fend off a criminal. You know, in Batman Beyond.
No, don't.
Yeah,
you know, because that is such a key, because it's such a key character point. I think that's why the debate is so heated. And in terms of the comics, the debate is pointless because, you know, Batman has
in some versions in continuity he uses one, and some he doesn't. He has the Batmobile vehicle, so it's more like exactly.
It's like a whatever thing, but like I think you at least acknowledge it is a valid argument as far as the DCAU version.
Yeah, that's right. It's more of a valid debate in the DCAU version because that's only one version. It's not like there's been more than one version of the DCAU Batman, so it's like. It's a little bit more of a debate, but anyway. But the point is, by the way, I like that scene too because you saw how like disgusted Batman was, and you know what? I enjoyed that because that's good storytelling.
Yeah, and I love Superman basically being, it doesn't count, Bruce. It doesn't count.
He's like, Bruce, it's okay. It's okay. You're not going to turn to Flashpoint Batman, are you? Oh yeah, that doesn't exist yet.
I really feel like Superman's talking to the audience more than he's talking to Batman in that instance.
Yeah, he's talking fans. Before you freak out, it doesn't count.
All right, everyone, chill.
Bruce Timm wrote that line.
Now, here's another thing I love about this episode. First off, while it features it features mostly returning characters from JL. And the only new character is Boston Brand. We never got a straight up Trinity episode in JL, as far as I can remember.
This is a Trinity episode.
Yeah, but I'm saying we never got that in JL. Yeah,
I think this is the closest we get to a Trinity episode, because you see them on the Watchtower, they're hanging out, they're talking about going to eat. I think this is our Trinity episode.
And you know what's kind of funny? In my headcanon, the reason why Batman was like, when they're all going out to eat, Batman's like, nah, I got to get back to Gotham. He's probably like, go for it, Clark. I'm not going to stand in your way.
Batman being the
Bat
wingman.
Bro.
No, he's being a Bat Wingman.
Okay, that works. You know what's kind of funny? In the new 52 Superman Wonder Woman book, Batman was ironically the one Superman went to for relationship advice.
The guy knows his way around the ladies, so
it was a pretty fantastic moment, and I'll have the image up here on the screen. But so the idea is that Lex Luthor and the Legion of Doom invade Nanda Parbat, which is interesting because I'm like, shouldn't Ra's al Ghul be there somewhere?
Yeah.
But anyway, so they kill all the monks, but then they're to steal a device that Grodd wants to use to turn all of these humans into apes. So he basically wants to turn into a Planet of the Apes.
A devolution ray that will turn every man, woman, and child on Earth into an ape.
Which
Donkey Kong.
Which, by the way, you know what's kind of funny about this? What I appreciated for a detailed perspective is that when the Justice League were reverted back into apes, back into humans, their costumes were still torn, because I had originally thought they were going to be lazy enough to just say, oh, their costumes are healed too. Nope, they're still torn. So I'm like, oh, okay, I got that. I like that. You can see Wonder Woman casually glancing in Superman's direction. I'm sorry, I'm going to keep making that joke.
Dude, it's your thing. It's your thing. It's your show. Do what you want.
Yeah.
By the way, because we're on Jared's channel, SuperWonder is canon. In this universe, in the Comics League universe, SuperWonder is canon. On the Phoenix Press universe, it's a little bit different. No. But we're in Jared's neighborhood now.
Now, let me ask you this, Nick. How do you rate? Tell me your general thoughts on this episode. What you enjoyed, what you didn't enjoy.
I enjoyed the back and forth between Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. It's something that we honestly don't get much of in the entirety of the series, and it's there's a reason why they're considered the Trinity. There's a reason.
Fun fact: the Trinity thing is not only a more recent thing, like early 2000s thing, but it's not really a thing, because Batman and Wonder Woman aren't really that close friends. DC likes to tell you they are, but not quite. I know this because Britt and I did an entire episode on the Trinity. So,
question.
Yeah,
who would you I would as far as the Marvel is concerned, I think the MCU Trinity is definitely Cap, Thor, and Iron Man. Definitely those three.
Yep. Fun fact: the first 6 episodes of Under Two Capes I ever did, I examined the DC Trinity starting with Batman, and then the next one I did the Marvel Trinity, and it was Captain America, Thor, and Iron Man.
Yeah, I can't really comment on the comic book side of Marvel, but the MCU is definitely those three.
If I were to say the comic book side Trinity, one of them has to be Spider-Man. There's no doubt in my mind it has to be Spider-Man. Really, I would say in terms of Trinity, it's less individual characters, but it's more like families of books. So it's like the Avengers family, Spider-Man, and then the X-Men.
Yeah,
I would say,
and then all the other smaller books, Plus. All right, sorry, we're getting on a tangent here, so never mind.
Yeah, that could be an Under Two Capes episode. But anyway, going to this, so I enjoyed Deadman, not understanding the power of the characters he was inhabiting, like with Superman and like with Batman. I felt like that was a really cool character thing. But I also liked how he obviously doesn't respect consent, because I love where he takes over Wonder Woman, leaves her body, then Wonder Woman goes, "Next time, ask me."
Take it.
No, that's not what he would have wanted. Next time, ask permission.
Okay, and we're walking.
This, you could say we should cancel Deadman.
And we're so you're saying that James Gunn wrote this episode?
Nice. So, and then
we know Bruce Timm definitely wrote the episode.
Yeah, and then actually the writer of this episode was Dwayne McDuffie.
Why did it actually be Bruce? Oh,
Dwayne McDuffie. So okay. I'm like, okay, no wonder. First off, no wonder I like the actions.
I was prepared for you to say like it was actually Bruce Timm. Like that would have been a moment.
That would have been a hilarious moment. I think we had a moment in like a previous episode, but
I think we did.
I also liked the variety of supervillains because they pick like Atomic Skull, Devil Ray / Black Manta. Devil Ray is really Black Manta.
Yeah.
And what do you think about this episode basically culminating the whole, oh my gosh, the secret society is forming and Grodd is basically blocking minds whenever we try to read them?
Yeah, it's a nice little, like, they're definitely doing more of an escalation of how things are going, and I enjoy it. I enjoy how we're slowly peeling back the banana. Your face made that worth it. Your face made it worth it.
Yeah. Enough with the monkey business, Nick. So the following couple episodes now, what do you think of Lex Luthor basically staging a coup? Which, by the way, that is so Lex Luthor.
Yeah, Lex Luthor's gonna do what Lex Luthor's gonna do. I mean, that is like a very Lex Luthor move. Also, just like straight out, just shooting a supervillain and killing him. That is that is a lot for a cartoon, especially that vintage.
That is ballsy for them to actually like shoot and kill someone, and yeah, but they did it in a way. You notice that's why, because of the censors, that's why everyone in the DCAU has ray guns instead of bullet guns.
Yeah, like if we ever cover Spider-Man the Animated Series, that's why everyone in Spider-Man has ray guns, and that one too.
Yeah, which by the way, we will eventually on either of our channels because I want to.
I mean, we kind of have to because Black Cat is done by Jennifer Hale, and
that's a hailstorm.
And she's like,
and it's not like we're possibly getting a revival of that show anytime soon. Hint, hint.
I'm just gonna say it right now. There's a very good chance we might be doing Spider-Man the Animated Series after Teen Titans on my channel.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So,
you have no objection.
Nick, how do you rate this episode out of 10?
9 out of 10.
Not bad. Me, I give it a 9.5 out of 10 because obviously, no, actually, you know what? I have to give it 10 out of 10 because it gets the SuperWonder extra point. I give bonus points for Storms and SuperWonder.
So it's a 10.5 out of 10.
Yeah, it's 10.5.
You said a full point. You said it's a full point.
So it is a full point.
That would make it a 10.5. Dude, math.
Mm-hmm. I was a political science major. What do you want from me?
Oh yeah, you're right. Like complex mathematicians for politicians. Yeah, we can't expect you to actually use your brain.
Yeah, exactly. So all in all, great episode. Next week we will be covering the episode Patriot Act, where Green Arrow leads 7 non-powered Justice Leaguers, including Crimson Avenger and Shining Knight, in a battle they can't hope to win. Oh boy.
Get off my plane.
If I remember correctly, it's another episode that features Stargirl. So that'll be a very Jeff Johnsy episode. So stay heroic, everyone. Remember, SuperWonder is the best ship. Lois Lane is Lois Lane. And she belongs to General Zod, Zois, and Maxabat for life.